Hello, Flosstube.
Greetings.
I'm Laura.
I'm Joe.
Welcome to the Slovak Farm.
This is the farm where we grow cross-stitch.
One stitch at a time. Today is Monday. Tuesday. What day is it? Tuesday. March 3rd.
The day Mother Nature went, water.
Yeah. Well, it was a beautiful morning. It was a beautiful day yesterday. It was a beautiful morning this morning, and then it decided to storm and rain. It's going to be cold and yucky.
It was raining so bad. The first part of my drive that takes 10 minutes took a half hour. So I called her, and I'm like, everything's good, but I'm running by. She's like, oh, that's okay. I haven't made it to the bridge yet. Oh.
You really are late today. You really are running late today.
Yeah. And I didn't want anybody to worry.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah. It's been kind of a calm week. It was a calm week. I'm glad for a calm week. How was y'all's week? Ours was calm. I like calm. I don't like running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Last night was running around with chicken with my head cut off. But not really. We, church...
I thought it was yelling your head off.
Oh, no. No. The church hosted bingo. I helped in the kitchen I helped cook food in the kitchen.
Oh, they didn't wrangle you to calling numbers this time?
Thank God, no. This guy had a microphone because we were in the big room.
You know, if it wasn't on a Monday, I would have actually offered to help, because I don't need a microphone for that entire room.
I know you don't. No, you don't. So that's what I was doing last night. I mean, it wasn't terrible. I was tired though, because I was standing on my feet, doing a lot of back and forth. It wasn't nearly as busy as the first one they had back in October, but it was good.
Somebody brought me home hot dogs.
I did. I brought home hot dogs because there was leftover hot dogs, and I don't know about anybody else. Like, I was coughing, so ever since I had that sinus thing back in January, I get these coughing fits where I, feel like I'm gonna heave. Doing that with tacos, or with hot dogs in your stomach, is not pleasant. I think that is the most unpleasant thing to heave, is hot dogs.
Well, here's something random that you made me think of. I'm looking forward to when Taco Bell opens.
Not me. I got the Mexican restaurant.
Taco Bell is not Mexican. Taco Bell is American fast food tacos.
Taco Bell's give me cheesy potatoes and I'm happy.
Well, for me, it's like, it is 11 o'clock at night and I'm hungry. Ooh, Taco Bell.
Cheesy potatoes. That's what I eat at Taco Bell. All right.
I just eat the soft tacos, so...
Alright, well, let's shout out our commenters.
Hey, y'all. What's up? How's it going? Howdy.
Forgive my yawn.
Forgive my weird. And get used to it. If you're new here...
Yeah, if you're new here,
I'm not
welcome. It's crazy.
I'm not acting. I am literally just this crazy.
If you're returning, y'all know about the crazy. But welcome back. Thanks for
I'm a really nice guy.
returning to the crazy.
Yep.
Oh,
Welcome back.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. Anna, June, Bridget, Tracy, Angie, Teresa, Faja, Lynn, Andrea, Tamara, Mike, Scarlet Dragon.
Ms. Scarlet Dragon.
Ms. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was a C, not a Z. That looks like a C to me.
Okay. Ms. Scarlet.
Ms. Scarlet Dragon, you have an awesome screen name.
Yes. Welcome.
Thank you for commenting on the last video. And Andrea, Tamara, Bridget, Kat, and Linda, thank you for joining us for our live. Kat, thank you for following me on my Twitch.
And I know Teresa and Lynn commented, and there was a couple of people who commented on the live video. I know Teresa and Lynn commented that they missed us. We plan to do our live videos on Saturdays, starting anywhere between 6:30 and 7 and going until 8 o'clock. I am going to try to remember to post a community comment on our YouTube page, on the YouTube page, sometime Saturday afternoon, saying, "Hey, we're doing a live tonight." So, hopefully that helps, but I don't know.
And I'm running mine. We're running the live on YouTube, but I'm also running it on my Twitch, mainly because I'm trying to get affiliate. Because there's some really cool channel. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Twitch, but you can do really fun things with channel points. And I just want to get to that point because I think it's fun to do it.
Yeah. My oven's singing at me. So, before we go into whips, we're going to hold, please.
Holding.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Let's go into whips.
Okay. I don't have a cover photo.
Unfortunately, this doesn't have a cover photo.
Chaotic Stupid is not in alignment. That's what I did on. You will have seen the progress of this if you watched the live. If not, basically from about here, like these here, this bottom part here, and then all of the ones on that side right here.
Did you count how far down you need to go?
I counted the number. I needed 16 of these.
Yep. That sounds right. I've already done that part of that pattern. Unfortunately, I tried getting the picture of the pattern off of Etsy. I can't get it in the right format to put it on the video. I do apologize.
And I will say that it was. I know it's 16 with my terrible memory because I counted it a dozen or more times.
So you know what I do? Because I tend to do that too. I will count it like maybe 2 or 3 times, and then I will write it down, like somewhere on the pattern. That's why you always see random numbers.
Well, also that's me counting my. I was also every time I completed one, I recounted the whole thing, looking for 16.
Okay.
Because I have the memory of a goldfish with head trauma.
Okay.
You're
right.
Mike. He's happy. He's fat. He's a happy.
Yes. I'll go into my whip. So, the beginning of last week was the end of February, and I was trying to get the monthly finished, so that I would get my passes for the monthly, and that's kind of what I focused on. So we'll start with. So that's kind of where I was. I was having a struggle with the last 2 letters I needed, R and Y. I just decided to start a red tractor for the R because that's what I do. It's an ornament. It's called Grandpa's Tractor. It is a red tractor. Solid chance this gets stitched twice. Nope, I know it's going to get stitched twice. Because one is not going to remain in my house. I might just buy the kit a second time. And I did 321 stitches on it. It is not finished. It is not, it's not finished.
I almost thought it was. I was like, oh wait, no,
Nope.
There's missing spots.
Nope, it's not finished. It will get put aside until the December dash. And get finished in the December dash. This will be the first thing that gets finished in December dash because I do want to give it to my daddy.
I just saw something really funny.
What?
Get a second kit, start that one too, and finish both of them. Just to weird out whoever's counting.
I feel like that might really confuse them and be like, cause unnecessary drama, considering some of the drama we had with the December dash and the sweaters last year. Someone tried to cheat.
Seriously?
Uh-huh. They tried to double dip their stitches.
Shame on you?
Mm-hmm.
Then again, our church had to put out as big as the flyer bulletin page of be careful of phishing scams of people impersonating the church trying to get your account information.
Look, the church had to call the cops on the people next door to them because the girls, who are like preteens, stole the little plastic orange snow sticks. If you were from a place where it snows, you know what I'm talking about. They are like these little bitty things. They're like this big round. They're orange. You put them along your driveway so when the snowplow plows, they don't go off your driveway.
That much.
They cost like $2 at the store, maybe $1.
And they took
and
them.
they stole them. And then they tried to deny it. I have no faith in people. Okay, moving along. So my final letter was Y. And Christmas in Blue fit that. If you remember the last video, Christmas in Blue fit all of the prompts for Petco Week, but one, which I used my pass on. So not only did I do Christmas in Blue for my Y, but I also did it for stitching color combinations of blue, purple, I don't remember all of them, because it was all blue. Something with leaves, something with a mouth, and something that was less than a year old. So I did all that, and put this away, pull this out. I did 1,221 stitches on this. This is on a piece of white 28 opalescence. You can't really see the shiny. You can a little bit. Yeah, filled in all the shadow features and person, and then did the background fill. As you can see, I still have a little bit that needs to be finished. Then that box will be done. Hallelujah. That's like, well, obviously, full coverage box on there. That's good.
How many stitches did you stitch on this? Or do you not know?
I have no idea how many total are in this box, but it's a lot.
Well, I was going to say, if you keep track of how many, you don't have time to know how many stitches you did.
I did 1,221 stitches this week on it.
Okay, I because I'm a brain dead idiot.
I said it once.
Oh no, I didn't hear you. Okay.
Okay.
Actually, I probably heard you and immediately forgot because my brain's kind of drained right now because my drive home was crud.
That was most of the week. I did take a little break from that because I was chugging along on it because, I mean, you know, it was 2 colors basically I was working. 3 if you count the little white gray speckles that are in that sky. So I pulled out my Simply Charming ornament that I had yet to finish for the ornament along for the month, and decided to finish it on Thursday. Well, my first determination was to see if I could get it finished on Thursday. I wasn't entirely sure that was going to happen, but it did. It was 449 stitches. Finished up that little bunny with his mug of hot chockey, and his trees.
I'm forever calling it hot cookie.
Go ahead. Hot cookie.
Hot cookie with a hot cookie sounds really good.
Sounds delicious. So I managed to get both of the ornaments I had planned to do in the month of February done. And then I went back on Friday and finished whatever I had to do on, I think I had like 1 or 1.5 prompts left to finish on Christmas in Blue. Then I really wanted to, I was, you know, I had whittled it down. I had like 3 things that I have not put stitches in this go around. I think I'm a liar though, because I do think I put stitches into one of them. I just didn't mark it, because I remember having stitched on it after the first of the year.
Sorry for the yawn.
I'm gonna take it out and look though. I am. It fits one of the monthlies for March. Anyways,
So just do it anyway.
So I'm gonna need to probably just work on it anyways. But I think I've already worked on it in this. Okay. I pulled out my stamped heart succulent. And I use this for one of the monthlies for March. The monthly is the acrostic March 3rd. TH, the word spelled out. THIRD, whatever. And I had been color completing on this. However, it was Myth and Magic time. There's this needle. I need to put the needle where it's. However, it's Myth and Magic time. And there's my oven again. So we're going to hold, please. Okay, so it's Myth and Magic round again. Color completing would have made it excruciatingly difficult to clearly see where I had done stitches. So what I did was I took a photo of a section and just worked in that section. I did 349 stitches on this because I couldn't think of another monthly to fit on it, but that's okay because, like I said, it's a little I get a little bit nervous about using this for Myth and Magic because you could say it's real hard to see, and I don't want to make life difficult. Yes, I do. Yeah, I don't want to be challenging. So I worked up in here. All my stitches are kind of, so my little box was like here.
Little box, only a quarter of the project.
Yeah, worked in about a quarter of the project. I did a few, I don't remember exactly how many colors I did. But you actually probably can see progress because this is progress, these are progress, I think. There is significant progress on it. And I could see progress looking at it from where I started to when I finished it. So, I am definitely going to try to avoid stitching on this when we are actively in, like, round play, because I feel like it's just asking to get my stitches rejected. They didn't, but that's how I feel. So that brings us to Sunday. And I started on another one of the letters for the monthly. And I pulled out Harvest Hall by Susan Bates from the 2022 Keepsakes cross-stitch calendar from Hirschner's. Y'all, I have been calling this Harvest Hauler since the day I started it. No, I just realized yesterday it's titled Harvest Haul. Y'all, I'm stupid.
You're not stupid.
So I stitched on it for the H, for the title, because it's Harvest Haul. I stitched on it for a T, because it is a truck. And then I just kept stitching. Because it fits the monthlies, or the weeklies this week. Did I write them down? Yes, I did. So when we talk about plans, I'm sorry, darling. There are no plans. We could maybe pick out something for monthlies, but I have one more weekly to go, and then my weekly is finished. I do need to work on my SAL. I didn't get my SAL done for last week, and I don't have my SAL done for this week. I am going to, it's supposed to be supernatural. We'll discuss that when we get to plans. But I will tell you what I apply this for too when we get to plans, so that it makes a little bit more sense. But I have no idea how many total stitches I've done on it thus far. At some point in my babblings, you have seen a preview. And now I'm going to show you where I'm at. And if you notice, I basically got all this done. I did not have, or very little, like maybe one color of down here done. I have done all this blue on its truck, backside. And I just realized it does fit for the last weekly I have not technically applied anything to. So guess what? I'm just going to keep going.
Go for it!
I like stitching on things, I like when I can apply things for multiple prompts and get big stitches on it. There are definitely projects where it's like 300, 400 stitches is my limit. And I say 300, 400 even though there's a 100, 200 week. Most projects, even if I do feel like it is a limit to my stitchings on it, I can get at least 2 prompts out of it. I would like to get at least 2 prompts out of it. So that's my goal going forward, is try to get projects to fit multiple prompts in a week.
I've been doing that for a while now.
So that is whips for the week. Now let's talk about plans. Okay.
Let me see.
Barista week on Harvest Holler. What?
Nothing.
What?
Normally we do me first and you just bye-bye. Again.
Well, I thought since I was already talking about...
Go ahead. That's why I said go ahead.
So, the prompts for Barista Week are to stitch on something that you have stitched on a webcam or shown on a Flosstube. That's anything I own. Like, legitimately, unless I have just started it, it's anything I stitch on. To stitch on something that you think is a masterpiece. I think anything I stitch is a masterpiece, but I truly do feel like this is, like, artistic work, because there are a lot of fine, like, projects where there are a lot of shading, fine nuance, colors, you know, backstitch that really makes definition. I feel like those are masterpieces. Stitch on a project which you have had to troubleshoot. This is not something you can fudge if you stitch a wrong color or you put a stitch in a wrong spot. Although I feel like I might have done that somewhere up in here. We're going to find out. And then it also fits the prompt for stitch on something with fruit, beans, or the color brown on it. I mean, it does have the color brown on it. I wasn't sure
Pumpkins.
if you had to stitch on the color brown or it just needed to be on the project. But also, there's a little basket of fruit right there.
Honey?
And more brown. What, dear?
I thought pumpkins were a fruit because they're a seed-bearing plant.
No, I do not think pumpkins are fruit.
Google time, because I'm actually curious.
So, but there is a little basket of fruit down here on the bottom. If I can get it to focus. There you go. That little basket of fruit. So it fits for that. The other... Alright, so pumpkins are a fruit. Whatever. The other prompt is to stitch on something that is a new trend, a new color combination for you, or a new passion for you. I was going to offer up Celtic Valentine because technically, even if I did stitch on it in this last rotation, I'm at the end of I have stitched on everything then. I have completely stitched on everything. So whether I have or I haven't, if I haven't, it's the last thing I need to stitch on. If I have, well, I'm just resetting. Celtic Valentine is Northern Expression Needleworks, and Northern Expression Needleworks is like a new passion for me. I'm going to get some more of their patterns and stitch them. But it also does apply for the C in March, Celtic Valentine. I could technically apply it to the D in third because I'm using dinky dye threads. I think that would work. I'm pretty sure it would work. So it'll get a couple prompts stitched on it at the very least. Technically, I have my free pass, and I can throw my free pass on.
How far are you allowed to stretch this?
Well, how far are we gonna stretch it?
Crosses are religious.
It's a Celtic knot, though.
Celtic is a religion.
It went on. I might be stretching it a little far.
Not really.
But. So that's plans. That's my plans. What are your plans?
Well, for store stitching goes, I'm gonna try to keep working on that line when we get back to Friday. And also, I'm actually started. I have to figure out how to schedule videos, but I'm not only streaming on the weekends and I got my Final Fantasy games running. I am also going to be posting them on YouTubes.
On the YouTubes. We don't need that. Oh! That's the other thing we need to talk about.
Oh, I see one other thing we gotta talk about. Are we talking about the same thing?
I think we're talking about the same thing. I do have haul. I went to the Lobby of Hobbies yesterday and got yarn and vinyl, iron-on vinyl, and a shirt. And these devil devices called knitting needles, because I'm going to try to teach myself how to knit. Very unexciting haul. But I do have to admit, there was kind of a funny story when I was there, because I got up in line, and there was two lines. One line had about 5 people, one line had about... It probably had 5 people in it, too. And the 5th person might have walked up as I was, like, we walked up at the same time, or they walked up shortly after me. So as I get in line, a lady is walking away from the checkout. So the cashier starts ringing up the next person. The lady that was walking away from the cash register had bought something that was supposedly on sale that week, but did not get rung up with a discount. So halfway through, as the cashier was finishing up this next lady in the line, the lady came back and she said, "Okay, hang on, let me finish up this lady's transaction and I'll get back to you." So the lady patiently waited, finished up the transaction. That lady went on her way. She looked at the lady next and said, "Could you hold on a minute while I fix this?" The lady behind that decides she ain't gonna wait. So she jams out of the line and goes over to the other line and is now person number 6 in that line. So cashier fixes the issue with the discount. It took like maybe 5 minutes, if that. Put it back on the lady's card. Done. Put the discount back on the lady's debit card. Done. Starts ringing out the next person. Guess who got rang out before Miss I'm too impatient to wait and moved to another line? The karma was real. That was my fun Hobby Lobby story. Okay, so birthday's next month. And I start something for my birthday. I have
a funny story real quick. Never mind, go ahead. It's the same subject, but go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Go.
I have gotten in the habit of starting multiple things for my birthday month. Because I can. So let's talk about what we're going to start for my birthday month. I have 4 things to start for my birthday month. But I only have 3 of them in my possession right now. And I need y'all's help picking one. So I have had this, Cinderella's Rags to Riches, for ever and a day. I've had it since 2015. I've had the fabric for it since 2015. We're coming up on 20 years having this in my possession, and I still have not, or 10 years having this in my possession, and I still have not stitched it. That is going to change. I will not have it finished by the time we get to the 10 years in my possession mark.
Hopefully by the 20.
My plan is to have it done before we hit that 15-year mark. So, this is a significant progress sort of project. This will next year go on the significant progress list. I am doing it as one piece. As you can see here in this corner. This corner. That corner, Laura. I am doing it all as one piece. I want it all as one piece. I was going to start this like on my birthday weekend, but it's not going to happen. For reasons. Cross stitch weekend is in April. So on cross stitch weekend, I don't have this chart in my possession. I do know what it is. I have to get it ordered. One of my friends is buying me Long Dog Sampler's a good tyke, which is a greyhound. And when it gets here into my possession, and when it gets here into my possession, I'm not gonna wait till she pays me for it. She told me what she wanted me to get and said, but I want you to get she's like, I want to get you this, but I know you can order it, and I want you to make the money off of it, so happy birthday, go order it. I'll pay you for it in April for your birthday. I said that's perfectly fine. Because there was also some debate of which Long Dog Sampler Greyhound pattern I would actually want. And we decided a good tyke is the one that I really want. Because I had been looking at it for a while. So, when I get it, it will be in my possession and it will be mine. And she's just going to pay me for it. So when I get it, I will show it to you. And then I have had this for a little while. I don't know why I haven't started it. I don't. Every time I plan to start it, something else pops up and I don't. So I'm going to start this for my birthday month. It is it's a Nora Corbett. It is Sunflower Fairy. It's designed by Nora Corbett. And I got this, yes, I got it as a PDF from Hirschner's. It's a Hirschner's PDF. I do not know if it is still available. I think it might be, because generally she doesn't pull stuff out of print like that. There is a reason she pulls stuff out of print that she pulls out of print. I know what the reason is. I'm not going to share it. But, this shouldn't be out of print. So I'm going to start that. And this was originally charted with Valdani's, the 3-stranded balls. Someone did a conversion to, I think it's Weeks Dye Works. I am going to do that conversion, so I have to get those flosses. I have to find out if I have those in stash or if I need to order them. And now we get to the part where I need your help. And I need it in the next, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. I will give you until the last weekend in March. Eventually I'm going to stitch both of these. It's just which one do I start? Because I'm going to start one of these
Are you going to tell the
on my
funny
actual
story
birthday.
behind it?
So, while we were on the live Saturday, yes, I'm going to tell the funny story behind it. So, these are our 2 choices. While we were on live on Saturday, we were discussing birthday starts. My birthday starts. And I said I needed one more thing to start for my birthday month, because I was missing one. And Joe said he had something, so we went downstairs to get it. And what was I going to say? Joe said he went downstairs. So Joe went downstairs to get them and brought them up and said, well, I have 2 choices. So the first one is this. And on the live we were calling it Booty. It is actually called Liberty Pirate. These are both Sue Hillis's, by the way. It's called Liberty Pirate. We were calling it Booty on the live because we just wanted to say booty.
Bitty, bitty, bitty! God bless you.
Thank you. And then this one is Burnt to Perfection. And that's the name of it. So, I know which one I prefer.
Then do that one.
But I will allow y'all to vote. If I decide to override you, I decide to override you. I am going to stitch both of them at some point. So, they're both going to get kitted up before my birthday. It's just a matter of which one do I start. Also, I have this one somewhere I need to stitch. I want to stitch the other 2. The beatings will continue until morale improves, and then piracy, a viable career option. And yes, I would probably stitch Santa Pirate as well. So, there's that. That's plans. I don't have anything else, do you?
No.
Okay. And, we're gonna expedite that whole getting a Discord server thing together after today's Facebook meta meltdown and not working for like 2 hours. Whee! The only reason it really ticked me off is because I was in the middle of posting starts for stitches. I was irritated by that. So, we're working on that. What, darling? You have something to say. I know you do.
No, then you just get it up.
You have something to say.
Yes. First you told me I'm doing my plans first, and then you said, no, we're done with plans. You totally skipped me.
You said your plans.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, let's go. Keep going.
What are your plans?
I don't even remember right. Can we pause the video and talk for a second? Sorry about that. My brain broke.
His brain misfired. Yeah, he totally talked about his plans.
There was something else I wanted to talk about. I thought it was the plans. No, it wasn't. I already said those. There was something else I was going to talk about, and now I've completely forgotten.
And I don't have any idea because you didn't mention it.
Oh, now I remember what it is.
Okay.
I had a funny story I wanted to share real quick about.
Okay.
I got with my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law helped me buy somebody's birthday present. Not gonna tell you all what it is, because then she'll find out.
Duh.
But me and my mother-in-law got in cahoots in order to get her a present. So she has no idea what I did.
Fantastic.
You're either gonna love it or hate it, and I have no idea which.
I certainly hope I don't hate it.
Your mom thinks you're gonna like it too.
Okay, well then, I trust her opinion. She's known me for 40 years.
You want to hear something really sad I just realized?
What?
I've known you for over 20.
Well, I think you probably know what I like. I don't know. Maybe you don't. What do we want the people to do?
Forgive me for being a airhead and have a nice weekend. Or week. Wow. Please like, comment, subscribe, bell notification, thingy me Bobby, the whole YouTube spiel. And if you're as tired as I am, please go get some rest. I've had my drive home murdered my soul. I am not going to lie. I haven't eaten yet. I think I'm just hangry.
I'm hangry. That's why I'm like, let's get this done. My dinner is sitting on the stove waiting for me to eat it. And I want to go eat.
Yeah, we'll go eat.
So, thank you all for joining us. Putting up our hangry selves tonight.
I already know what we need to call this video.
I'm hangry!
Nope, I have a funnier one. But we'll tell you afterwards so you can see
Okay. Have a great week, everybody. We will see you next time. We hope you were entertained.
Are you not entertained?
This is now going to be the thing every time at the end of the video. Not that I object, because it's funny. Have a great week. We'll see you next time. Bye! Bye!